Good morning, and welcome to Coffee with Christine. I am your host and founder of This Side of Chaos Women's Empowerment Coaching. In 2017, I had been an overweight, unfulfilled single mom for over 10 years to a young son. When I went through a health scare in 2018, I found the path to my purpose. Today, I am here to show you how you can create the life you want. Find the love you crave, even if you've been single for years. It all starts with self-love and coffee. Lots and lots of coffee. Let's get started with today's daily dose of love and caffeination. Good morning, everyone. I am Christine. I am the founder of This Side of Chaos Coaching, and I am so excited that you're here for Coffee with Christine. So this morning, I am sipping on out of my llama stay in bed. For some reason, I love llamas. I'm not even going to apologize. So, loving llamas, loving life, sipping on pumpkin spice coffee with pumpkin spice creamer because I'm just that way. And it is all delicious and wonderful. And I would love to know what you have in your cup since you're joining me for coffee this morning. So, for those of you who are new, I am a certified master life coach in NLP, which is neuro-linguistic programming, and I combine neuro-linguistic programming with law of attraction theories to help you create the life that you love. So I decided after I underwent a really kind of crazy health scare that I wasn't going to take no for an answer when it came to living my purpose. And so I started coaching. My superpower is being your biggest cheerleader, helping you believe so much in yourself that you do the things that you want to do. You feel the support and the love that you need to build on your goals, to reach for your goals, to design the life that you crave. So that's me. That's what I do. What I am doing this week is I am reading out of Debbie Ford's book, Courage, Igniting Self-Confidence. Because you know what? Back when I was undergoing chemo treatments, when I was reading this book, the information and the heartfelt message that she puts out in this book was so moving that I decided that I needed to share this with you. So, in honor of Back to School Month here in the US, September is when all the kids start going back to school. So I decided this whole entire month we're doing a book review. I'm going to read you excerpts from the books that impacted my life in the best ways possible. And I'm sharing that with you. Good morning, Jasmine. You are amazing too, baby. I think that you're amazing. So let's go ahead and get started. Today's topic is courage, which, core point of the book. So we're going to be on page 56. And yesterday I was reading about why she chooses the term warrior. And it's because it's how we determine when we associate the image of warrior, we associate the image of maybe a Native American or an Aboriginal type person who is going to fight for everything that they believe in, fight for everything that they love. And so she uses the term warrior in a way that embodies that message. So on page 56, when she talks about courage, a warrior's courage is your lifeline to freedom. Can you imagine being so confident that you feel free to just be who you are? Free to be authentic and straight and to show yourself completely in every moment? Free to be vulnerable and free to be bold? Free to expose all aspects of yourself, even the not so charming parts? Freedom reigns when you don't have to put on airs or hide your true thoughts, feelings, and beliefs. Freedom reigns when you can speak your gifts out loud and stand up for your greatness and your greatest truth. Freedom reigns when you embrace the courageous warrior that lives in you. A warrior's courage is sourced from faith. It's a powerful force inside you, that an innate impulse that compels you to take risks and face your fears instead of playing it safe inside a smaller self. A warrior's courage allows you to let others be seen. A warrior's courage allows you to let yourself be seen as raw, vulnerable, and real. Yes, I know, Jasmine, you and I are on the same page. Freedom, absolute freedom to be yourself, to be who you are. Freedom of, the ties that keep you in the regular society. Because you know what? We're meant to break that mold. Freedom to come and go as you please, freedom financially, freedom. There's so many ways that you can use freedom, and I love it. But to be free, to be able to step into that courage is a freedom that we don't, it's a freedom that I'm working on, and I want to show my woman that I'm working with how to do the same thing. It's a step-by-step process. We'll get into that in just a few minutes. A warrior's courage allows you to let yourself be seen as raw, vulnerable, and real. A warrior's courage inspires the greatest acts of authenticity. A warrior's courage is the willingness to be radically honest with yourself and others. A warrior's courage listens to the higher voice of her divine self and trusts her instincts. And when the presence of what's stopping her, a warrior is able to let go of what she believes she knows and take responsibility for her past, willing to go to battle against her fears, regrets, and past mistakes. A warrior's courage is the ultimate freedom, the greatest gift you can allow yourself to experience. Most of us think about courage as something we do, something we think, or a decision we make. But a warrior's courage is a gift that we receive at birth. It is a level of consciousness that, whether we have experienced it or not, must be held close, developed, and savored. It is a state of being. When you stand in the being courageous, you don't have to do courageous. When you are doing courage, you tend to muscle through the situation or decision, which you've probably done before. This muscling through is not the kind of courage that transcends the moment, because it is more often not sourced from fear, from the I have to or I should. Instead, a warrior's courage is poignant, poiseful, and directed toward where the change needs to be made. And as you will see throughout this book, when you experience a warrior's courage, being and standing in the presence of it, you are clear that the rewards for letting it lead you are infinitely greater than the risks. You were born with this courageous warrior inside you. She is sacred and holy, beautiful and empowered. She is filled with strength, clarity, and confidence, born ready to participate in the world, to face and conquer her fears, and to reunite with all the other powerful, playful warriors out there. Who's ready to play? Let's do this. All right. So, holy cow, guys, this book, if you have not invested in this book, you need this book. This should be a core staple of any woman's library. If you don't have a library, you need to get one. You've just become Belle from Beauty and the Beast. So this book is amazing. This book has changed my life, changed my mindset, changed how I view myself. I view myself as a warrior because I am here to fight for what I want. I'm here to help you fight for what you want. And I want you guys to take that information and really move forward with it today, because courage is something that we're born into. Think of us as fearless toddlers. I mean, we go full face into the ocean without knowing what it is, without knowing the dangers. We're touching that stove. We learn these things. We learn the fears. We learn the consequences over time, right? So we're born with this courage. What are we doing to embody that? What are we doing to rebuild that? We have, over time, taken everyone else's thoughts and processes and beliefs and made it and changed it and adapted into our own. Where is that holding you back? Where are your fears coming into play? Where can you make the decision, instead of to do courage, to be courage? I want to hear. All right, guys. Fire this morning. Absolute fire this morning. So Debbie Ford, I'm going to have to start diving into more of her stuff, because this lady is magic. And having been on a similar journey as she has, her words impact me so much more profoundly than I think that they would have had I received this a couple years ago. So hopefully you guys can take this with you. It influences you today to think about how you are enacting on courage, how you are able to embody courage. So tomorrow we are going to be reading, I'm going to go over her 7 codes of the courageous warrior. There's 7 of them and they're really good. So I'll kind of give you guys a quick little overview of each of the codes tomorrow. And then Friday, we're going to go into the Courageous Warrior's mandate. I'm going to read to you what she wants us to do and read word for word. And I want you guys to get in on it. So before I forget, I am looking for single women who want me to do a profile review. I am going to offer it for free in exchange for testimonials. If you let me use little clips and blurbs, that would be awesome. I want to build my profile to really be able to show people what I can do and what magic we can work together to help you get your dating life back on track. So my goal is to help single career women navigate online dating without games and find the love they crave, even if they've been single for years. Okay. So if you are someone who's single, or if you know someone who's single who might want me to check out their profile, all I do is I kind of go over, give you my first impressions, give you my recommendations for tweaks. I help you rewrite the spots that might need a little bit of work, but I give you an overall review to be able to help you get out of your own head and write this profile from a standpoint of how someone else can view you and how to work the magic that is you into that profile and how to help you stand out in a world of, you know, how Plenty of Fish has, you're going to go fishing. There's too many fish in the sea. I want you to stand out. So I'm going to help you guys do that. So send me all the single people who might be interested in getting a dating profile review. And I will talk to you guys later. All right. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you go and live with the utmost of passion, because there's no other way to live. Thank you again for joining me. Go and have a wonderful day wherever you are in your part of the world. Love you. Thanks for watching. Bye.